Yo, what's up? What's up? It's the Hungry Millennial back again with yet another proactive pragmatism. Today's proactive pragmatism comes from the quote, "You can dream, but don't ignore the execution," by Jermaine Cole. I know you hear it. Everybody's talking new year, new me, how they gonna kill their goals, how they got the gym membership. But what we have to not do is get overwhelmed by the haze and the blaze of glory that everybody's trying to set in motion without taking actionable steps towards their goals. Yeah, it's nice. You know, that new gym just opened up down the street. Your friend, you and your friend decided that y'all gonna try that new keto diet and y'all gonna kill it this year. But this is an opportunity for great self-reflection. To reflect on the fact that in order to achieve your goals, you got to set benchmarks. And it starts with setting the lowest benchmarks possible. So that way you can achieve and go above and beyond in the goals that you decide that you're going to set for yourself. So, for instance, say you want to get to the gym and you want to get to the gym early in the morning, right? So in order to get there early in the morning, the actual thing to do would be to make sure that you have everything laid out maybe the night before. Or make sure, if you know that you are the type of person to hit the snooze button 2 to 3 times, make sure you got 2 to 3 alarms. 2.5 years ago, when I decided that I was going to lose weight and I was going to make actionable changes in my life to become a healthier father, a healthier Army officer, and just a healthier person overall, I decided that I needed to just get in the gym, just surround myself with gym equipment. And eventually that surrounding myself with that gym equipment gave me a blueprint of, hey, these are the different ways that I can do cardio. And then from cardio, it went, these are the different weights and the different weightlifting machines that I can use to tone my body up. And then the toning my body up became to, okay, maybe I could make better food choices and try to eat differently. And eating differently turned into intermittent fasting during the day, consuming coffee in the morning to give me that, that jolt. And it's to a point now where now I'm looking into different teas because tea is healthier than coffee. And I want to become an even better person. In life, we find a lot of people just don't have goals. They have a lot of issues and problems. They have a lot of anxiety. And they use that anxiety as a crutch because it's easy to fall victim because everybody wants to support the victim. It's like, okay, yeah, girl, oh my goodness, that's so hard. Yeah, bro, I understand what you're going through. Let me help you. And then you might look 3, 5, 10 years down the road and you haven't helped yourself. And that takes you even further down a rabbit hole. Because Jordan Peterson talks about life is initially chaos. But it's those actionable steps in the day-to-day things that we're going to do to shake things up and continue to do week after week after week after week after week that are going to change our lives. Even if you fail, that's a learning lesson. And you can take that lesson and be like, let's get back to these goals. I used to think that New Year's was the perfect time. And for many people it is. And because it's a new set of days, it feels like, ultimately. But those days can stack up really, really fast and very, very quick. So you want to be very conscious of the minutes and the hours that you waste. I recommend getting a journal and writing down the things that you want to accomplish the next day. And then at the end of the evening or at the end of the night, whenever you get time, start looking over the things that you didn't accomplish and how you can go and defeat that the next day and the next week and the next year, right? It's okay to not have it all together, but it's not okay not to start and move in the right direction. Because when you start moving in the right direction, it builds momentum and that it'll start to snowball into something even bigger than what you ever could have imagined it would be. Because your potential is limitless. You have all the potential in the world. You have no clue what type of person you can become by taking the right steps in life and by looking at the world around you in a different lens and by treating others better. By treating yourself better, you're going to be treating others better because you're showing them that there is another way. Some of the biggest motivational people that I've ever seen are the ones, my friends that have, some of them have undergone surgery, whatever the path is that you take to lose the weight. The ones that lost the weight and kept it off and they kept moving. They took themselves, there was a point where nobody respected them because, it's a harsh reality. But shredding weight and being physically fit is respected amongst the successful. They notice because it shows discipline. It shows the ability to take charge of your life. And that's what they want in corporate offices and in jobs. And ultimately, it makes you look like a better leader to your kids. And so, your goal may not be health, right? But having a goal to accomplish more things within the next year is going to set you up for success beyond your years. You have no clue what you're capable of. And that's the amazing part about it. But here's the other side. If you don't do anything, you're going to continue making the same excuses. And that envy and that resentment is going to start to build up because the people around you are going to start to change and shift their views and move in a different direction. Don't be that person caught with their pants down. You want to be the person that's evolving at your own pace. That's fine. Take it slow. Slow and steady is the way. But it's very important to find a way and to get out there and make things happen. Because life doesn't stand still. And you need to set yourself up between you and your goals to where you're that rock. When chaos happens, you're that rock in the balance because you were able to capitalize. And other people start to springboard off of you because you laid a foundation. And once one person sees your story, then another person sees it, and another person, and you have no clue how many people you can inspire. So be practical about your goals. Take the small steps, take the small wins, and turn them into major victories. It's not going to happen overnight, but have patience. Have patience and believe in yourself and take one step at a time because one small step equals a big step. But if you don't take the small step, there aren't any steps at all. So you can dream, but don't ignore the execution. That's from Jermaine Cole. Like, comment, subscribe. This has been a Hungry Millennial. I am very, very appreciative and thank you for tuning into this podcast. Thank you. Hungry Millennial out.